Awesome, guys. Well, once again, those who do not know, my name is Malcom Garrison. This is Brittany Garrison, my wife, and we are so excited, man. What we're going to be talking about today, and you probably want to write this down if you got a notepad and a pen, is the 5 keys to grow and sustain your business. Who wants to learn how to grow and sustain their business? Let me see it. You can drop whatever you want in the chat. Let me see. Who wants to learn how to grow and sustain your business to get to the next level and beyond that, guys? Exactly. I see it. There we go. Yes, that's exactly what we're here to talk about this evening, guys. And we don't take it for granted being able to share and impart with you all, what's been able to happen for us and some things that we've been able to do to really, really make some major, major headway inside this business. So first, I'll give it back to, Brittany, and allow her to start off with what's number one.
Number one is everything starts with you. Everything starts with you, right? I know in this business, when you're brand new, and this is going to be across the board, when you're brand new, it feels like you have that mentality of, if I could just get this one person to join my business, you're building your list and you're literally like, if this person joins, if that person joins, if they do this, then we'll go here. Everybody has had that moment, right? But what you have to understand is that everything starts with you, right? Today, we're going to start fresh too. That means that today, the person that you've been looking for to sign up, that superstar in your business that's going to take everything to the next level, is you. You're that person. You have everything within you in order for you to go to the next level, right? The thing that actually grows your business is you. It's your business, right? The thing that's going to sustain your business is you. You're the only constant that's always going to be there. If you stay the course, right? We have something in our orientation, our 72-hour fast start is, you got to be here 18 months from now. Everything starts with you, right? And so when you understand that, is that the only common denominator that's always going to be in your business is you, right? And so what we want to talk about within that is like, okay, what about me starts with me? The first thing is, everything within this business for your success starts with you having a little bit of courage.
Huh. Okay.
Starts with you having a little bit of courage. Can you be brave for 10 seconds? What stops most people from really, really winning big in this business is that they're afraid to call people. I hate to break it to you, ladies and gentlemen, but posting flyers on Instagram and Facebook isn't going to cut it. It is not going to get you to a point where literally people are going to just pick up their phone and call you. If this is your first business and you haven't been doing something this like before in entrepreneurship, understand that people don't know you for that. So you have to get into the trenches and go do the work. You have to pick up your phone and say, I have a business that I want you to take a look at. I've started something new, right? But what most people are afraid of is picking up the phone because they don't want anybody to reject them. Please write this down, please, ma'am, please, sir. Nobody can reject you. They can only reject your opportunity. They can only reject the opportunity. Has anybody ever put in a application to a job and you didn't get it? An application to a school and you didn't get accepted? An application for an apartment and they didn't let you in? Did anybody quit their life because they didn't get accepted for that job? Did anybody go quit looking for collegiate opportunities because that school didn't let you in? Did anybody stop doing whatever it is that they were going to do because you didn't get that? No. The only thing that we quit are the things that require us to be the forefront, are the things that require us and afford us the opportunity to literally have control. See, a lot of us don't quit our jobs because we need our jobs. You have to look at this business and say, am I going to act like I need this so that I can change my life? When you sit at the meeting, you get excited. Somebody at the front of the room, you got Mr. Emanitier, you got Alex Moore, you got Jason Brown, you got them at the front of the room, and you're like, oh my gosh, we're about to be rich. That was what I said when Justin sent me the video. I looked at Malcolm and said, we are about to be rich. Right? But what you have to realize is that you got to go home with you. And the excitement that you feel on this call in that room, on the phone with that person, when you see this information for the first time, is the excitement that you have to carry over when somebody tells you no. I don't know if anybody has told you this yet. People will tell you no. And the faster you understand that, the quicker the easier it's going to be for you to build this business. You got to have some courage. You have to have some confidence. If you have made money with our products and services, drop a $ in the chat. If you have made money in this company from our products and services, drop a $ in the chat. If you're connected to somebody who's made money, drop some $ in the chat. If you're connected to somebody who's already a chairman, drop some $ in the chat. Nobody can tell you it doesn't work, ladies and gentlemen. You're connected to somebody it's working for, and sometimes that same person is also you. So why am I afraid to call people that don't have any leverage in my business? What can they tell me? Oh, that stuff's a scam. You be careful. Be careful for those things. Watch out for those. You be mindful with those. You be careful with those people, right? You got to start looking at them like you be careful without them. You be careful without us. There has never been a greater time to be alive in this company. And so you got to muster up some courage because people need you. See, there's life and death in the power of your tongue, but that doesn't only apply to your life. That applies to the people that you're connected to. And I look at this and I'll tell you guys this story, right? When I graduated from high school, right, in 2010, this would have been my 10-year anniversary, reunion, right? When I graduated from high school, Bitcoin was a penny, okay? What I received for a graduation gift were two things: a new cell phone. It was a Palm Pilot Pre, right? And I received $500. Everybody who's already in the chat talking about, oh my gosh, yeah, I get it. We all know, right? You feel where I'm going with this. What I want you to pay attention to is that I had in my hand everything that we teach about that can change your life. But what I was lacking was the information. What happened was there was nobody in my life, right? In my circle, in the circles around me that had access to the information, right? That had access to the information. I want you to understand that had somebody just told me, Brittany, don't spend all your money. I don't even know what I spent the $500 on, right? Don't spend all your money, invest $250, half of it, into Bitcoin. By the time I found out about it, what my $250 investment would have been worth $500 million. I'm almost over the money part, but I'm never going to get over. I'm sorry about that. I'm never going to get over the fact that nobody around me knew. There's no more excuses for the fact that people around you don't know. There's no reason that the people around you don't know how to multiply their money. They don't know how to change their lives. They don't know just the bare minimum. Now, whether they accept it or not, that's up to them. But they can never say, how did you do it, if you tell them ahead of time. Everything starts with you opening your mouth. I wish I could take me today in 2020, me in 2017, and go back to 2010, 18-year-old Brittany and say, listen, there's something you need to know. See, but the people around us, they're not my younger siblings, right? My nieces, my nephews, my god kids, my friends, my family, my parents, they're not going to go through that. You know why? Because I got a little bit of courage. Momentum is created by you. Everybody who's looking for some Big Mo, everybody type Big Mo in the chat. That's who you need to call. You looking for somebody named Big Mo. Right? Big Mo is what we call momentum in the organization. You need some Big Mo. You need Big Mo around you all the time. And when you meet them, you got to respect them. Momentum is created by the leader. This is why I said you signed up the greatest superstar that you're ever going to enroll. It's you. It's you. We made $35 in our last company in 11 months. 11 months. Same mentor. Everything was the same, but the vehicle. So you got to understand that it's not about, are you successful now? Were you successful before? You can literally suck and come over here and everything changes. But you got to be willing to be the person at the forefront of your business, right? The last thing for this one is personal development is done for you, right? To grow you. There's somebody you have to become. If you saw my post on Instagram when I posted about this call today, I wrote that I remember getting the emails on a weekly basis, finding out who was going to be on the mentorship call for the week. I remember promoting, still do, the mentorship calls on a weekly basis, right? And I remember sitting in my living rooms and saying, you know, one day we're going to be on that call. One day we're going to need to be on this call. One day we're going to have the results that allow us to be on this call. So if you're the person that's brand new, if you're the person that's in the back of the room, you got to look at the people on this call and remember that one day we were you. Everybody who gets on this call and graces these calls and gives you the sauce, the nuggets, the gems, all the stuff you want, right? All we are people who got started that never quit. All we are people that got started that never quit. So you have to stand up right now and say, everything starts with me, and I'm not going to quit on my business. I'm not going to quit for somebody who's not even qualified to tell me about what's going on here. I'm not quitting for somebody else's opinion, because people's opinions will never pay. People's opinions will never pay. But this company, this comp plan, it works. Right? So that's number one. Everything starts with you. Have courage, create your momentum yourself, and grow yourself so that you can be the person that's required and be able to handle who you're trying to become. Right?
No, I think it's funny you talk about courage, because I remember when we first started, that's like, if you're new on this call, that's the hardest thing to get over, but you have to get over it the quickest. Honestly, because that's where your broke zone is. Mm-hmm. And one thing that we had to look at, and I know for myself when I first started, if you're in this business, you just started, you're new, you've been in here for a little bit of a minute, but you haven't had the courage to reach out to somebody about this business, understand this. I looked at my bank account, and I looked at my lifestyle, and I looked at my mentor's lifestyle, and I'm like, wait a minute. What's the missing piece? Oh, I'm doing this every time I'm making a call. Y'all here shaking, scared. Hey, have you heard of 𝐼𝐸 No, that you gotta remove it. You gotta remove it now, because we have a vehicle that is for everybody. It's for everybody, but some people honestly won't take advantage of it, and you gotta be okay with that. And that's one thing I had to get over in the beginning. I'm telling you, we all been there. We've all been there before. But there's another thing that's very, very important. Very, very important when it comes to growing your business and sustaining your business. It's called duplication. I want everybody to type in the chat, duplication.
Duplication.
Duplication. Type it in the chat. Duplication. What is duplication? Well, for one, I want you to understand this, guys. We have a coin phrase in our organization called run the play.
The whole play.
Run the play, the whole play, nothing but the play, so help you God. You know, that's really what it's saying. And I want you to understand this, guys. You may be on this call, and your mentor gives you a blueprint of success that they've done, and they're telling you exactly what they've done to have the success that they've had, and they're showing you not only what they've done, they're showing you how to duplicate it to others. And a lot of the time, you're duplicating the wrong things. Who can agree? Who can agree on this call? Sometimes, I'm like, man, I messed it. Like, you're duplicating the wrong things inside your organization, and it may work for you. This the key. It may work for you, but it doesn't work for everyone else. You're an amazing recruiter. You're this, you're that, and you can do that at the drop of a hat. But how do you teach somebody that has no influence? How do you help duplicate somebody that comes in here and never been in network marketing before in their lives? What are you doing that helps that person go out there and really, really create success for themselves inside this business? One, your system got to be duplicatable. We have the blueprint to P1000, 12 to 15 customers. 12 to 15 customers, 3 to 5 of them, you help them go P150. That's a P1000 right there. All you got to do is create that 10 times over. You will be a Chairman 10. Mm-hmm. But this is what happened. A lot of people say, all right, so if I go P6 and, I get this other leg to P150, I should be a P1000 and no, the play The one that you need to duplicate is 12 to 15, when she said momentum is created by you, 12 to 15, and then help 3 to 5 people actually hit the first rank in this actual business. Not hard, but people mess this up. And I might step on some toes on this call, but I want you to understand I'm Malcom Garrison, and I honestly, I like to speak my mind. I like to be very, very honest and frank.
Malcom After Dark.
But sometimes your integrity is being duplicated in this business. It's not the right integrity as well. I mean, sometimes you don't even have integrity inside your business, and you don't even hear that people are seeing you do move the wrong way and all these different things. And then when they start doing it, you trying to figure out what's going on. It's because you did it first. So you want to write this down. I need to have integrity at all times inside my business. That's something that's going to be duplicated whether I like it or not. I want you to write that down. I need to have integrity always inside of my business. Sometimes I'll even share a story with you guys. I gave a play to one of our leaders, and it wasn't even in the norm of what we teach or whatever it is. And as a leader, if you're on this call and you want to be a leader, you want to grow as a leader, you got to be able to call yourself out on some of your mistakes too. What I had to do is I had to call that leader, and I had to let them know, I had to actually apologize for giving them that play, because honestly, that's not what we teach. I don't want you to sit here and think that we teach that to other people. And you got to call yourself out on it. Who can agree? Who can understand that? Because I want to be very, very honest with you. We have to, as leaders, be able to catch that in a moment and be able to understand that, okay, whatever I do, my team is going to do half as good. Whatever I do well, my team is going to do half as good. Whatever I do bad, they definitely doing twice as bad. That's a fact. That is a fact.
Say that one again. Write that down.
Whatever I do well, my team is going to do half as good. But whatever I do wrong, they're going to do double the wrong. They're going to do double the wrong. And that's very, very real. Understand this, guys. However you're moving in business now, people are watching you. Mm-hmm. People are smarter than you think. People are watching you. And you got to be very, very careful on how you conduct yourself in business, how you conduct yourself and when you're marketing and things like that, guys. You got to be very, very careful on what you're duplicating inside your business. And then what are the tools that you're actually duplicating inside your business too? One thing, Believe, Conceive, and Achieve was in every single leader's ear when we were on our run to Chairman 10. I know for a fact it was in my ear, because Justin Owens brought that into our organization. He duplicated that same copy into our organization. And guess what? People start listening to it. People start growing as people, has what she talked about. You're growing yourself throughout this process. Those things are duplicatable inside your business. Some people wondering, why I ain't get to the next level? Well, what have you done, and what has your leaders been doing too? Where's the clog at? Mm-hmm. You got to figure out where's the clog at? Where's the miscommunication inside my organization that's not being duplicated the right way? Okay, I do a call. Since we're in quarantine, I do a presentation call, and I come late to the call every time. What now is the standard inside my organization? All right, in the chat, what's now my standard inside the organization? We all finna be late. We all about to be late to every call. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm showing them needs to be done inside my organization. It's little things like that. Takes a prospect that was probably a promising prospect on this call. Say, man, they ain't even serious. They're not professional. They don't have it together. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go to somebody else. That happens. Somebody says CP time. Oh Lord. I'm telling you, it happens. It happens all the time. Oh, we like to, we want to change the presentation. We want to do this. We want to do that inside the presentation. And now I'm giving false expectations inside my presentation. Now what is my whole entire organization doing? I'm telling people they're gonna get rich tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I'm telling everybody All they got to do is copy and paste, and you can be financially free. That's all. That's all you got to do. It's a piece. You want to start there. You don't want to stay there. Now, okay. Now we got the wrong thing being duplicated inside my whole entire organization. I'm telling you guys, this is very, very important. This is very, very important. Whatever you do, you need to be careful of what you're doing and ask yourself every single time, is what I'm doing being able to be duplicated to the person that comes in here not knowing anything? No results prior. You could probably speak on this.
Yeah, with what you said, even with that, duplication is multiple ways. There's another side of duplication. It's not just what is duplicatable from what you're doing. It's also what are you duplicating? Who are you duplicating? Who is your mentor? Understand this. Riyadh said this yesterday on his Instagram. You have to, you have to honor the access that you are granted. You have to honor the access that you're granted, because if you don't honor the access that you're granted, you will no longer be granted access. Right? You will no longer be granted access. So when you look at the David Amenitiers, you look at the Justin Owenses, you look at the Alex Mortons, right? Noelle just said that. She called Alex 2 hours before she did an event, said, yo, can you pull up? And he said, cool. You got to realize we have access to people, y'all, that are like out of the stratosphere when it comes to wealth, when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to success, when it comes to results. We are connected on a very, very high level. And so who are you duplicating? There should be no reason why you're getting on these calls. There should be no reason why you're listening to your Chairman 100s, your Chairman 250s, your Chairman 750s, your Chairman 50s, your Chairman 25s, your Chairman 10s, your Platinum 5000s, and you're listening to what they're saying and doing the opposite. And you expect for your mentor to call you to make sure you're okay. Hey, how's everything doing? I know you're not doing any of the things that we talked about, but let me make sure you're all right. No, that's not how it works, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be willing to do exactly what it is that they say. One thing that we challenged ourselves on last February, we had a private leadership retreat in Houston at Mr. Amenitier's house. He did a 2-day training, right, for us. And it was in that moment, we were probably about 200 customers away from Chairman. And I said, Malcolm, what would happen if we literally take what he just told us and we did everything he said? What would happen? See, because a lot of times we're running the parts of the play that we're comfortable with. That's the truth. The truth is, I don't want to show the plan. Actually, the truth is, it's more people on this call that want to show the presentation than those that want to prospect to get people to the call. Y'all, the presentation is the easy part. The presentation is the part that you're comfortable with, because you don't have to go do anything but show up and say, put in your group chat and put on Instagram, hey, y'all having a call at 8, get your guests on. Go get your guests on. No, you get your guests on. What's going to happen if you do the call and nobody's there? If nobody in your group invited to a call you did tomorrow, whose fault would it be? How many people would be there for you and you alone? How many people would be there if it was just you and nobody in your team invited for the call? You got to wake up and say, listen, I'm not too far removed from being able to show the plan and invite my own people to it. Honestly, if your team is invited to one of your prospect calls, it's you inviting them to what you already got going on for the people you're inviting, not for your team to literally come here and now put all the people in front of you, because now you're not running a business, you're self-employed, because your business only moves if you could do it. You have to say, I'm going to not listen to everything I'm not just going to be a phenomenal note taker. Yeah, note takers are the money makers. No, note takers are people that take up space in their notebooks. Applied note takers are the people that have results. Applied. To know and not to do is to not know at all. If you know what to do, do it. If you know the play, you have to run it. If you know it's 12 to 15, if you know you need to show the plan, if you know you need to be communicating with your mentor, understand when it comes to a star player in any athletic opportunity, you have to pay attention to their relationship with the coach. Who are they going to go for first? Who are they going to draw up the last play for? They're not going to draw it up for somebody who never gets any floor time. They're not going to draw it up for the garbage minute person, like the little garbage minutes. We have 5,000 points. You can go in now. No, they're not going to draw the play up for the person that never gets in the. You should want to be at the forefront of your mentor's mind every day. You should want to be so far deep connected. See, sometimes we're too arrogant, like we got it going on. We're not humble enough to say, hey, I want to know what you know. Please pour into me. Become who you are. The leaders in our company literally want to give us everything that they have so that we can not only become them as far as their level of success, but surpass them. Surpass them. That's what a true leader is the person that's able to create somebody better than them, not somebody who's trying to hold you back and say, listen, you can be successful just as long as you're not as successful as me. There are people in companies and that have come from companies that have that kind of culture. We don't have that here, ladies and gentlemen, and you have to honor that. If you really want true mentorship, right? It's not getting off this call and now calling somebody else and say, what do I have to do? It's not going to an event, right? And literally walking out the event, going to go find the chairman in the hallway to say, what do I have to do, when everything that they're giving you that you need to do is inside. Mentorship is earned. When you're ready, your mentor is going to appear. It was October 2018, right? And Mr. Owens, we had a mentorship call on a Sunday night, and he said, this is what I need you guys to focus on this month. Focus and communication. He said, you need to focus immensely. No, like you cannot look at anything else, right? You need to focus on your goals. And then you need to be heavily in communication with whoever your leader is. We called him every day. Honestly, if we don't talk to Mr. Owens at this point, it literally feels like it's been 2 weeks, and it might have been like 8 hours. That's because we're in constant communication with our source. You cannot input into other people, right, and help them duplicate anything if you're not connected to anybody. If your phone was about to die, would you sit there and just wait till it passes? No, we're the first ones running to go find a charger. Why aren't you doing that in your business? Stop trying to figure it out. You guys, we are not that smart. We're not. And the beauty of it is that you don't have to be. You're connected to somebody who knows how to get there, who knows how to help you maneuver. If you think about your GPS, wow. If you think about your GPS, right, and you tell it where you are today and where you want to go today, it's going to tell you the fastest route to get there. You may be on the route and it says faster route available. That might get you there faster. When you're on the route, it's going to tell you that there's an accident reported ahead. When you're on the route, utilizing your GPS, and you get off track because maybe you might need to get some gas. Maybe you might need some juice. Maybe you might need a little coffee. It's going to tell you that you've been rerouted and how to get back on properly. But if you're not connected to anything, maybe you lost service and now you're not connected. You're driving and you don't know where you're going. That's what mentorship is. They've already created a pathway. They've already seen way ahead of where you are, and they can tell you how to get there faster than they did. There's nobody in this company. There's nobody in this organization. If you're new, it shouldn't take you 18 months to go chairman like it took us. There are people in our organization right now that are going platinum 5,000 so fast, and it's something that we were platinum 2,000s for 8 months. 18 months to go chairman. If you're duplicating effectively because you're following the right person who's directing you so that you can become the GPS for somebody else who's following you. But what happens is we so busy looking around at everybody else and saying, oh, they're doing this, so I should do that because that's going to help me. And they're doing that. And now you got all these things going on and you don't know where to go because you're looking around. And guess what? You're about to cause an accident because if you drive looking sideways, you're going to hit something. And not only are you going to hit something, you're going to slow up everybody behind you because of what else you're looking at. There's so many people that are following you. And now you're looking every which way, but there's somebody in front of you that's already telling you this is all you need to do. And if you just do this, right? If you just do this, you'll get what you want. It's not hard. What's hard is being humble enough to say, I don't know everything. I'm not a genius. The hard part is being able to say, you know what, you're right. And I'm just going to listen. Shut up and listen. I'm just going to shut up and listen. Most time we want to know why, how. Well, if I do this, what's going to happen? Well, looking at the person that's talking to you, look at them and then you'll figure it out. Oh, Chairman 100, Mr. Owens, okay, cool. You went Chairman 100 in what, 45 days after you hit Chairman 50? Cool. There's nothing else I need to ask you when you tell me what to do. too.
The extraordinary life that's not only what you want.
Oh, Bryce
and
Thompson, you just
deserve,
maxed out the comp
but
plan
that's
multiple
also
times in
your
1 year.
birthright.
Okay, no
My
experience.
guess is
Well,
that
I
the
don't need to
answer
ask you
might
why
be
I need to
no.
do what you're
And
telling
that's
me.
why you've
That's
been
where you
led
got to
to
get
this
to. So
page.
just be so
I want to help
engrossed
you
and
to get
ready
clear on
so
what
that
your
you
life
can be the
would
person
look
at the
like if
forefront
you would
of your
stop
mentor's
waiting
mind
for
to say, that's the
permission
person I
from
want to make
other
sure wins.
people to finally step
That's
into
the
your
person
business.
I want to make
If
sure
you would
wins.
acknowledge
Because
the
they're ready.
divine assignment on your life
Right?
that's
Number
calling
3.
you
No,
and
mentorship.
calling
We'll
to
go all
the
day on
soul
that.
for you to surrender
Listen,
to
number
God's
3 is set a
plan for
vision.
you. If you would
Without a
give
vision, the
up
people
the
perish,
need
ladies
to
and
be the
gentlemen. Set a vision
hero
for
or
your
ladies the
organization. Where are you going?
hero
That goes
to
right back to the
everyone in your
GPS thing.
life
Where are we
and
going
make your
as a group
own
now?
goals and
See,
dreams
because
a
now you're trying
priority
to grow
instead.
and sustain
If you would
your
take
business. I
action
need to
to
know where we're
create the
going.
life that you
If I'm
want
leading
despite
people,
your
where are we
fears,
going?
if you would stop dimming
Right?
your
Dora
light
used to say it all the time.
just
Where
to
are we
make sure
going?
that others
She had a
around
map.
you
She had
can
an
handle
outline.
your
Where are
brilliance.
we going?
And
So with that, you're
instead
setting a
start
vision to
playing
set
full
the
out.
tone
Are
for your
you willing to
organization so
play
that the
full
people that
out
are riding
for a
with you,
few
the
minutes
people
with
that
me
are
so
following
we
you,
can
they
explore
literally
together
know
how
how they fit
extraordinary
into
your
your
life
vision.
could be?
When
Here's
you
what we're
help
going to
people
do.
see where we're
I'm going to
going
lead you through a
collectively,
powerful
everybody's
process
belief
that I
grows.
use with my students
And if
when they
everybody
step
can
onto my
believe
virtual
bigger,
campus.
we
It's
can
a
move
process
faster.
that I've used for
We set a
years
goal
and
last
still
month. Our
use it
goal was
today
10
to ensure
platinum
that I'm
5,000s.
making the
We've
extraordinary
never
choices
done that
and taking
ever.
the powerful actions that will
Ever.
allow me
Right?
to
In
create the breathtaking life that's my
2017,
birthright.
right?
And
We set a
that's your
goal to have
birthright too.
100 people at an event
This
in
process
January,
helps
and we
to
didn't have
open your
100 people
eyes
in our
to the
business.
true
You have to
possibilities in
already
your
set
life.
the tone
It
for where
helps
you
you
see
set your
yourself, not where
sights
you are
on the
today.
incredible
Right?
experiences,
We ended up having
people, and
120
things
people at that
you
event
want
and
to
went Chairman
attract
right
in your
after
life.
that.
It helps you to
Right?
declare to the
And when
universe
Chairman writes
what it
after
is that
that,
you
ladies and
really
gentlemen,
want
it's the
and who
same
you
thing.
really
What
are.
are we following?
So
1,000
I
chairmen
invite you.
in the company by
Close
December
your door.
31st, 2020. Are
Silence
you
your
one of
phone.
them? And
Pull
if you
out your
are,
notepad and
how many are
pen,
you going to
and let's
produce?
get clear
Our goal
on
as an
where you're headed.
organization to run the Play
We're
Nation
going to
is 100
develop your
chairmen.
vision
Out of the
of what
1,000, our
you
goal
want,
as a couple,
the 9
right,
key
is
areas
20
of your
chairmen.
life to look like. I call these areas
How do
your
you feel about that?
environments.
Who feels
The
good about
first
that within your
environment
organization so
is
that we
the
can all be
environment
going
of
towards
you.
the same
This is
place?
the environment
So
that
now that you
contains
feel
your
that way,
blueprint
and
for
now that you have a
operating in the
bunch of
world.
people
By
running for
this, I
Platinum
mean,
5,000, something
what
that we've never
beliefs
done
do you
before.
have
We had
or want
6
to have
promotions last
about the
month.
world? What glasses
And
do
it's
you
not
wear
because
when
it
you
wasn't
go through
anything
life?
different, but that we set the
Do you
expectation
wear
and
the
now people
lenses
believed
of
that they could do it
ease and
that month.
abundance, where everything happens with ease
What
and
do you got to
grace,
say about
and where
visualization?
there's
Setting your
plenty
organization's
for
expectations.
everyone in your life? Do you want to have the blueprint that everyone is valued,
you allow somebody
everyone
to
is
attack you,
loved,
and now
everyone
they're
is
attacking your
exceptional,
vision. So now
everyone
now
is an
you feel
exceptional being
belittled.
with a
Now you're
unique gift and
diminishing
talent that
exactly
only
what you
he
have
or
to
she can
offer.
share with the world.
You're diminishing the
Go
opportunity
ahead,
that you have
write down your
to increase
vision,
not only
your
your life,
blueprint,
but
what you
your
want to
family's
have.
life.
Now,
And
you
it
may be
all starts with
noticing
your vision.
already
I'm
that
telling
there's some
you, when we
discomfort
first
because what
started
you're
this business,
envisioning
we
is
had
not
an
what you
immediate
grew
vision
up
for ourselves,
believing
yes.
or what you were taught.
It wasn't until we
That's
started
okay.
seeing
No
how we can
judgment
create
in
so
that.
many success stories
It's
for other
just a
people.
sign
How
that the
now the
belief
vision
system
now
that you
became
grew
not
up
only
with
for us to
longer
have success, but
feels
for other
like
people to
it's the
have
right
success
fit.
too as well.
Keep
So
focused
anybody,
on
if I
thinking
share this
about
opportunity
and
with
writing
somebody,
down what
and
you
they tell
do
me
want
it's a
your
scam, they
blueprint
tell
to be.
me I don't think it's
Next,
going to work.
let's
Well, wait a
look at
minute.
your
I have a
physical
goal
environment.
of creating 10
What your
six-figure earners
environment
this year.
is either giving you, is it giving you
You can
energy,
never attack my
or is
vision
it
if I know
draining
it
you?
that much
Look at
purposely.
all of it. Your
Understand?
home,
That's
your
why
office,
you got to have a
your
vision.
car,
And then
your technology,
you got to get
your
your
furnishings.
entire
What
organization
do you
to
want
believe
your
in the
physical
same vision as
environment to
well.
look, smell,
You got to get
and feel
everybody
like?
on
Are
board for
things
that same goal.
organized and and
Where do
tidy?
they fit
Do you
inside
have a
that
newer car?
inside that
Are your
vision?
furnishings well
If my goal is 10
coordinated
chairman
and
10s,
newer?
if my
How
goal,
does your
I'll go this
physical
year,
environment
20
need to be
six-figure earners,
designed
trading
to give you
and
energy?
chairman. It doesn't
Go
matter.
ahead.
26-figure
Write it
earners are
down.
done. Well, where do
Next
you
up
see
is
yourself
your financial
inside of that
environment.
20?
This
Now you don't gotta
area
give
is
you don't gotta give us
huge,
a
and
number
it
that's just
often
for that. You can
defines
say
our
whatever number
happiness.
it is for you.
What does financial
But understand,
abundance
if we're putting
look
that
like
out
to you?
there, we're
Do
setting
you
the
have a
tone
steady
not only for
income
us but for
or
our
multiple
organization.
streams of income?
You're setting
Do
the
you have a
tone for your
large
entire
savings
organization.
account?
She
Are you
said,
investing
without a vision, people
plenty of
perish. That's
money
exactly
in your
true. People perish
retirement
in this business
and your kids'
because they
college
don't have a
education
vision.
possibly?
Fall off.
Do
They
you
fall
have
off by the
plenty of money
wayside, 30
to
days.
live
You ain't have
your
your own
desired
vision.
lifestyle?
And
And
then you
what does
couldn't
that
share
look
with
like?
anybody else that
Got
you
it?
came across.
Let's move on
So as soon as
to
they
your network.
said something to you, you
Think
felt
about
bad. Now
all
now
the
now you
people
feel
you
attacked.
know
Now you
outside
feel
of your
belittled. All
closest
these
friends
things that
and
don't
your
serve you.
family. This is your
Understand
network.
that.
You
the
want
key.
these relationships
And
to
we don't even
support
do it
you
every
in
month, but you
living
got to
your
understand the
divine
pulse of your
assignment.
organization.
So,
When does your organization need to hear your voice? If you're new on this call, that's okay. But you got to understand, as my leaders that's growing as leaders, when does your organization need to hear your voice? Need to hear your vision for the month? Need to hear your vision for the year? You got to know that for yourself. Everybody's business is different, but you got to know that for yourself, guys. Because people do this all the time. You'll talk your team to death. You'll talk your team to death. So you got to know when. Hey, maybe it's time for me to now put this vision for the month here. Let me talk about the vision for the month. What's the vision for the next 90 days? Let me have a call on that. Let me talk to my leaders about that and let them buy it. I'm telling this stuff works. Y'all think it's a game? Like y'all think it's a game? You think it's so real? Y'all think this is a game? This is real. Like this, I'm telling you, this works. If you don't have any momentum in your business, no one believes that they're getting to the next level. Mm-hmm. And you. I'm telling. If there's no momentum in your business, no one's believing for the next goal because there's no vision behind it, and then you don't either. I'm telling you that now. That is the God honest truth. Who can agree? Let's go to number 4. Number 4. This is going to be helping sustain your business. Who want to learn how to create retention? Somebody write retention in the chat.
Hashtag retention.
This is everybody's favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's everybody's favorite thing. How do I keep people around? How do I keep people in the business? I want you to write this down. If you're taking notes, write this down. I got to get out of the way. I got to get out of the way. Write this down. What do you talk about, Michael? What do you mean? Well, I want you to understand. You got to leverage the system. Mm-hmm. You are not the system. You know what? Matter of fact, let's also do this. Write in the chat. No more gurus. No more gurus.
Guru land.
I'm gonna explain what this means. No, some people say I'm dead serious. I'm telling you, be able to take a step back. Like be able to take a step back. No more gurus. Why do I say this? Because sometimes what you're doing, and if you're new on this call, you may have said this to yourself. I know you have. Once I learn how to trade, people will join me. I'll be able to teach you. Once I learn how to trade, everybody gonna want to do. No, they don't care if you know how to trade.
They don't care if you're a chairman.
They don't care if you're a chairman. They don't care if you're a 6-figure trader. They don't care if you know how to draw a trend line. They don't care about that. You got to get good at edifying the system. Edifying the system. Leveraging what works. I'm going to start from new people. You think that, you probably on this call is completely fine. You think that you got to learn, you got to study for however many months, and then folks will join you. One, you're killing the opportunity and the market share that you have when you're starting to join, because you're now you figure out you got to be the guru for people to actually understand what this is. No, you got to be able to put people in position to win without you. You got to learn how to get people in position to win with the system without you. How do you do that? You got to get somebody on a product. If I'm bringing someone into this business, it is not my job to teach you from A to Z. No, that's not my job. I don't get paid to do that. But the company provides education.
So much.
Top-notch education that's going to teach these people how to do it. And then I want to sit there and draw trend lines all day trying to teach somebody when I ain't even got all the results. This is crazy. This is what people do. I'm telling you, this is what we do. We've all been there. Trust me, we've all been there. You got to get out of the way. If you're new, understand this now. You don't have to learn how to trade in order to share this business and help people win in this business. Put them on a product immediately. One, the Home Island Scanner comes with your package. Free. Oh, that's a shocker. No, it's free. Get them on the Home Island Scanner. Get them on a product. Maybe show them some educators that you've been following that you've had success with, and maybe then, yes, Pit Talk. They sending out trades every single day, all day. Why do I, like what? Now I'm gonna tell you people that are more advanced, that's been trading for some time. I'm not saying that you don't serve your organization, you don't host training calls to help your organization. No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about you don't try to become the system now that people rely on you.
You got a job.
Now you created a job for yourself, and now guess what happens psychologically? Now you're thinking people work for you. Because I'm helping you learn this, now you got to go out there and build this business for me.
You better build this business.
You got, like I'm telling you, this is what people do. You got to go out there and build this business for me because I'm helping you learn how to trade. I'm giving you free signals. So yeah, you're going to have to start. No, it don't work like that. That's not it. So you can't be the guru. You cannot, you got to take yourself out of that position. Take yourself out of that position. Now, if you're looking to serve, that's different. If you're looking to serve the organization and show people what you've been able to learn from the academy, check from the academy, not from your own brilliance. No, it ain't from your brilliance. From the academy, oh, guess what? Now I've brought value to my organization. I brought value to anybody that comes in contact with me. And now, guess what you got to do? You got to now edify where you've learned it from, the system. Because I want you to write this down. People follow what you edify and who you edify. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You got to be careful who you edify as well. This is very true. I mean, if you're a chairman, you've definitely experienced it. You got these people that have become such a guru, they think, in trading, that now they forgot who taught them. Like they forgot. They completely forgot who taught them. No,
started their own company.
You're trying to start your own thing. Like you got to be careful who you put your organization in front of, because everybody's not for you. This is very real. I'm not here to be nice. I'm not here to be, sugarcoat. I'm not sugarcoating anything. This is very, very real. You got to be careful. If they don't have integrity, I'm 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 out of 10. I'm not edifying that individual. This is real. This happens. This happened to us before.
Multiple times.
I'm telling you this from experience. Like this happens. So you got to be careful. You got to be very, very careful. Everybody's not for you. But understand this, guys. Leveraging the system works. Honoring that works. Getting people plugged into a product, a service, educator that gets paid from the company, not you. People will look to stay around longer. And then also,
they'll pay.
But you also got to help them grow as people. You got to help them grow as people, because not just making money is going to keep people to stay in your business. No, you can make a 6-figure earning and they can be gone tomorrow. I guarantee they can be gone tomorrow. It doesn't matter. They gotta grow as people. Mentorship calls like these. These are things that you promote to help people grow and start understanding the mindset that it takes to, one, make more money, but also sustain the money that you make and make money in business. You got to be able to edify that too. All this stuff, I'm telling you.
Stuff works.
This stuff works. Like, if you're getting value so far, just drop whatever you want to in the chat. If you're getting, anybody getting this? Does this make sense? Is this valuable? I'm telling you, it works.
It really does. I mean, really understanding that the system, and you help people grow as people. That's one thing Mr. Menetier taught us when we first joined, right? Was that, if you help people grow, you can help them make all the money in the world. But if you help them become new people, you help them grow. Like J.O., he don't never have to worry about, you ain't never got to worry about us, bro. And he knows that. Why? Because he's helped us grow as people. So we're always going to have his back. He's helped us develop ourselves. So if you grow this way, right, you help those people become people who have now just grown to different people. And it's not that you're a bad person today. It's just you have to become somebody else to have the wealth that you truly desire. You have to have the impact that you really want to have within this business. Stop playing with this thing like it's literally a hobby. Stop looking at the comp plan like being a platinum 150, a platinum 600, a platinum 1000 is enough. You got to keep running, keep going. 6 figures, 7 figures is becoming light within this business, with this opportunity that we have. Don't stop acting like this comp plan won't change your life. Stop acting like this compound will not change your life. We have the opportunity where we literally can create 6, 7, 8 figures, and literally we have to talk to people. Wow. We have to inspire. I tell people we literally, we're not recruiters, guys. We don't recruit in this business. We empower people to have access to information that literally will change their life, whatever they want. We are empowering people to go from where they are to where they want to be. We are empowering people to literally position themselves in front of information, in front of people that have the results. I've been the person that wanted to ask somebody, hey, how do I do this? How do I get into that? And they just told me, keep working hard. No. We have access to people that are giving you a full-blown blueprint, family. And so what you have to do is now take that, do that, and then utilize this system. And that's what people will stick around for. They stick around for what I've now positioned them to have access to now empower them to live their best life. I Am Academy, 𝐼𝑎𝑚.center, ladies and gentlemen, Pip Talk, the app, all of this stuff is your life source to your business to sustain people in being here. And I want you to hear what we said here. I Am Academy app, that Pip Talk. Before we went to London, we were on a call and Jason Brown said that. He said, listen, I had a group that just came in and they had 80% retention because of Pip Talk. Most people won't listen to that and implement it into their groups and start utilizing it. Guess what? We utilized it and guess what? We had the same results. It's very simple. Number 5 is promotions. Promotions. Who likes promotions? Number 5 is promotions, right? We had everything starts with you, duplication, right? Setting your vision for your organization, leveraging the system. And the last one is promotions. There's multiple ways that you promote in this business. The first way that you promote is events. Calls like this. There's no reason that these calls don't max out every Sunday at 10,000 people. There's hundreds of thousands of people in the business. In the company, there's no reason that we're not properly promoting calls so that our people can get fed. It's only when you're trying to be a guru that you only want to push you. You got to be willing to push. Sometimes you could be saying the exact same thing to your organization and they hear it from somebody else and they finally heard it. It was something you've been saying all along. You have to be promoting events right now where we're still halfway open, halfway not. You have to be pushing these events like it's your lifeline. Always, because people need to go into the week ready. People need to go into the week understanding something different and being rejuvenated, right? You got church and then you got these calls because these churches going to get you spiritually ready and these calls are going to get you mentally ready and focused to go ahead and attack this opportunity. Events. Listen, I don't know how y'all feel, but when I miss events, I'm ready to be around the energy, the vibes, right? Just jumping up and down and hugging. And look, we do have I Am Mastery Academy is low-key a church. I just hope y'all know because we are saving people. People are getting their healing on multiple places just because of the opportunity that we have, right? But you have to promote these events. If your leader is having a call, you need to promote it. You need to make sure your entire organization is on there. Events is the biggest momentum booster in your business. That's how things grow exponentially, is when you have a lot of people in position to hear from who you're learning from, not just going back and regurgitating the information. Right? Events. Our first event, there was 2 of us. We said we would never come alone. Right? We went Platinum 2000 right after that event. What would have happened if it wasn't just us? What would have happened in our whole organization if we had multiple people there? What would happen, right? Our next event, we bumped it up to 7. Everybody that came to that event ranked up the next week. The next event, we bumped it up to 20, right? We bumped it up to 20, ladies and gentlemen. And that was when we said that we were going to have 100 people at the next event without 100 people in our business, right? We did that. If you want to know what I need to do for events, if it's a call, it doesn't matter what it is, write this down. You want to be a Platinum 1000 on this call, you need to have 15 people at those events, on those calls, on those mentorship calls. You want to be a Platinum 2000, Platinum 5000, 30 to 50 people need to be there with you on these calls at that event, right? Whatever it may be, right? You want to be a chairman, 100 people. When I heard that, that's all I could focus on, 100 people. That's it. I want to be a chairman. I need 100 people there, right? You want to be a millionaire? 500 people. You want to be a multi-millionaire? 1,000. as Mr. Gary McSween, as David Amenitier, right? It's all about these numbers. Then look, success is math. Events are the biggest momentum booster in your business. Now, there's another kind of promotion that he's going to top it up about.
Yeah, I mean, it's one understanding that I gotta get people to the next level in my business. What I mean by that is promoting people in your business, focusing on promoting people and not you. Like, I want you to catch, like, promoting other people and not yourself.
Feels way better.
Feels way better. We focus every month on who we can help get to the next level this month, this week. Every Tuesday, we focus on who's close, who's in striking distance, whatever it is, who's believing for this goal, and how can we help get that goal accomplished. You got to be very, very good at getting people to the next level. Typically, it starts with focus, though. Typically, it starts with what are you focusing on for the month? I need 200 people here, and I need maybe 50 people here. Like you're talking about people, but no. How many leaders can you promote this month? How many leaders can you promote this week? Today, Monday's coming. How many people can I help make more money? That got to be your focus. You got to get it off of you and start putting it on to other people. How can I be of service to other people inside my organization as a leader?
And with that, if you ever want to know how close you are to your rank, take that number that you are in your back office in your rank report, the real number, not the dashboard, right? Go to that rank report, look at the number that you need, and divide that by Platinum 1000s. Cool, I'm 200 away. What is that by Platinum 1000s? I'm 100 away. You need at least 4 Platinum 1000s. Yeah. I'm 60 away. You need 2 new Platinum 1000s. If you start breaking it down around others, right? If you start breaking it down around how many people I can help make money. Monday is money day for our organization. Anybody who's Run and Play Nation knows Monday is money day. Everybody, our focus is on who's going to make more money by next Friday. Today. Right? And on Tuesdays, once we knock out all the ranks, on Tuesday, we looking for who's next. You ever seen that thing, the TikTok thing, and everybody's like, who's next? Go. That's how I feel every Tuesday. Like, who's next? Like, who's going to be the new chairmen, the new 25s, the new Platinum 5s, the new Platinum 2s, the new Platinum 1000s. And then you break that down and get your leaders to do the same thing, because you'll never run out of P1s to promote.
If you're new, you should be focused on 12 to 15. Mm-hmm. Like, it shouldn't be P1, like, who can I help? 12 to 15, and then who can I help go P150? That it's the same play.
Who can I help go P150?
So what's the next? What's the little?
Now there's another asterisk here in promotions. It's called promoting in your business, right? This is putting your money where your mouth is. Sometimes you have to make some investments. Have you bought the CD to invest into somebody's Conceive, Believe, and Achieve, into their personal development? Right? Or you just send it in a link and say, hey, you can get it from here. Some people have never had people invest anything into them ever. And that one CD, right? The Road to 7 Figures, the process, right? From 7,000 to 7 Figures by Mr. Gary McSween. Are you investing into people, right? See, sometimes you want to take all your money and go look good, look better. Hey, no. If this was a traditional business, and I know there's some people on this call and there's some chairmen that have traditional brick and mortars, if they were making money, most of the time they're putting it back into the business. That's not saying you have to spend all your money in this. And really, I'm really talking to Platinum 2000s and above with this conversation, running the P5 and above, with this conversation in particular. You need to go ahead and find a way. If you break down what to do with $1, 15% of your income has to be going back into the business anyway, right? Maybe I do $50 for the top enroller today and get somebody excited. How do I create different momentum, right? We literally just did that today, right? One of our chairmen, our first personal chairman, Mr. Byram Smith, right? He just shared this with our group. He said, you know, when he wanted to get started, now this is something that we learned from our leader too, y'all, and we're gonna wrap it up with this. Justin said, you might want to give him the money. And we were like, what? What do you mean by give him the money? We ain't got no money. What you talking about?
The power of God.
He said, you might want to invest in whatever he needs to get started. And let me show you something about the power of one and the power of you not being stingy. If you keep holding on to your money like this and putting it into you, then there's nothing that God can put back into your hand to bless it, right? So with my brother, we helped him get plugged in, right? He took our engagement photo, so we used that as a down payment, right? We had to find a way to make this work. But that same individual is now a Chairman 10, y'all. Not only is he a Chairman 10, he brought in a guy named Parrish right after that. Parrish is a Chairman 25. But what if we said, I need to keep this 100, Justin? We only platinum 600s. We only making 150 a week, bro. What are you saying? What are you saying? See, but he had a job. Don't be a casualty to your business. If you're the person with a job on the call, you need to stay there so that you can have some capital to sustain your business. It's okay to still be on your job. You don't have to leave immediately. I know this is not a common conversation. I remember Marlene Stotts, shout out to her. She called us the day we hit Chairman, said, tell Malcolm he can't leave that job though. Yes. Tell Malcolm he can't leave his job though. And I'm glad he didn't. You know why? Because it allowed us to create so much more capital. David said, Malcolm, I know you want to leave today, but you can't, bro. You need to save up 6 to 12 months of your living expenses. You have to. Y'all, we have such great mentorship where they don't just want to see you win. They want to make sure that you are sustained financially. This is a company where you're going to be just done for life. But don't be afraid to invest into your business. Don't be afraid. If you're new to the call, you've already done it. It's called 235. And for some people on this call, that 235, I'll tell you, 3 years later, it's awesome. Stay the course. Be willing to invest into yourself. For people, if you're not a platinum 2000 on this call, your investment into your business is $174 every single month. $16 into your business. Imagine a $16 business paying you $750,000 a month.
Yes, my goodness.
I want y'all to pay attention. Invest into your business. Stop being cheap, expecting to get on Zoom calls for free. Invest into your business, ladies and gentlemen. It will pay you back tenfold. I can promise you that. We all know this. So listen.
You got some value.
I hope you got some value on tonight. You got some value.
Drop some flames in the chat, Jen, whatever you want to. We truly, truly appreciate you guys being able to really, really impart in you what's been able to happen for us. We do not take this opportunity for granted at all, guys.
At all.
Just to replay what we did. Number one was everything starts with you. You create the momentum. Number two, execution over excuses. That's duplication. Number three, set a vision for your organization. Number four, listen. You better learn how to leverage the system and not yourself. And then number five, promotion. Focus on promoting people. Focus on promoting others inside your business. Invest in your business. And then also, you want to get every single body you know on every call that can help grow them. Because understand that this takes humility to not be the voice of your organization, but get somebody in front of them, get somebody else in front of them that can help move that individual. So that's the 5 steps to sustaining and growing your business, guys, that we've learned. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We see everybody at the beach and at the bank. Let's go.
Talk to y'all soon. God bless.